Hey guys, Jagus here. This is Jagus Reviews. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the new Gemini GGO-650L. So right now on Amazon, they have a coupon. These are $80. On the Gemini's website, they are $100. Gemini's a pretty big brand. They've partnered up with Altec Lansing before. They've got a bunch of different kinds of speakers, so I'll test a few of their different ones out. But I saw this and I was like, that looks the exact same as a JBL Encore. So I'm going to give it a go. Let's test it out, see how it is. Let's see what's on the box. So it says Bluetooth. It's got a 10-hour rechargeable battery, so I think that's the same hourage as the JBL Encore. Wireless stereo link, party lighting, so it does have that ring light, different colors, and then the strobe light, and karaoke on the go. So this one actually does come with a microphone as well. It looks like only one. 100 watts peak power. So the big difference here between this and the JBL Encore is this one has a 6.5 inch woofer and a 2-inch tweeter, whereas the JBL Encore, I believe, has a 6.25 inch woofer and 2 tweeters. So that'll be interesting to see. Bass boost, so that'll be cool. USB charging, so you can charge other devices with it. And then it also comes with a remote, so that's actually pretty cool. Be able to turn it up and down from wherever you're at, so you don't have to mess with it if you're using it to watch TV. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox it real quick. So let's put that down. So it looks like it comes with a little booklet, which is kind of cute. So I'll go through all that. And then here is the remote. Actually seems like a pretty decent remote. It's like a microphone. Doesn't feel like the greatest, but doesn't feel too cheap. And then it just comes with your standard charging cords, and I believe this one charges USB-C, which is actually pretty cool. I do like that. A lot of the certain ones are starting to do USB-C. Alright, let's take it out and see. Alright guys, so here it is. And yeah, it's pretty similar to the JBL Encore. So it does just have the one big woofer. Looks like the tweeter's over on the right side. And then on the top, it's even got the same Encore handle. Looks like power on, bass boost, light buttons, echo, and then play and pause. We're going to have TWS mode and then regular modes. And we've got the volume up and down. And we've got a little bass port in the back. Not too shabby. 100 watts it says out. And then let's see. So it is an aux cord up here. We've got the USB-C out. And then this is the little TF card slot. So if you want to load up a little memory card with songs, you can stick it right in there. And then charging is the USB-C, so that's actually way nice. Everyone has USB-Cs. You can actually plug a power bank right into it and just keep it going for longer. And then a mic input. Alright guys, and then on the side it looks like we've got, I mean, it's all plastic. It's got the same design here as the JBL Encore, like this outside. Now that woofer does look like a PA woofer, so that'll be interesting to see how this does. I've had Gemini products before, and they do usually focus on the upper bass, so it'll be interesting to see if this is more upper bass oriented or anything. Let's see if it's got some juice.
Powering on.
All right.
Bluetooth mode.
It looks like we've got some juice. Let's go ahead and see. We'll play some music and try the different light modes, but it's not a bad little speaker. And then I will put it up against the Encore on the first speaker battle that we do with it. But let's go ahead and do a couple music tests real quick. So let's jump over to that. We'll do some music tests and then call it good for this video. And then the next video, let's do the Gemini versus the Encore. See if it's worth the 80 bucks. All right, let's hop over to sound test. All right, guys, let's go ahead and test this out, see how it sounds. So I did test it out with like the bass boost on and off. It pretty much doesn't make any difference. I do have it in the bass boost mode, but yeah, as far as I'm hearing and stuff, I'm not really hearing any difference between the two modes, so it might just be kind of a gimmick, but it's an $80 speaker, so what do you expect? Let's go ahead and do 60%. Start it out. Bump it up. 75%. Light mode.
But first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, I'm down now. No drip, this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might. But first I stretch, tell them run it up. 9 out of 10, run through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send me invoice, and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and
switch it over one more time. Full blast. a good enough example of what this thing can do. So my honest opinion, it sounds like an $80 speaker. It definitely is not going to do any damage to the JBL Encore. It's not a horrible sounding speaker. It's got a little bit of bass, but not a lot. It definitely, it's a PA speaker on the inside. So, you know, as far as treble and everything else goes, it sounds decent. It sounds a little, I suppose, grainy at full blast. You know, like maybe it's struggling just a little bit. But yeah, all in all, it's not terrible. Is it worth $80? Probably. I mean, you're not going to get crazy good speakers for $80 for the most part. Is it going to beat the JBL Encore and some of these other speakers that are in the same size category? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and put it up against the Encore next and just see. But, I mean, this is definitely a speaker you could take outside with you, take to events and stuff like that. It's got pretty good loudness. The deep bass and the heavy bass is not there like it is with the Encore, not even close. So, definitely more of a treble-focused speaker. Not bad, but it feels cheaper for sure. Feels kind of cheap compared to the Encore, which is, I mean, it looks almost identical to the Encore, so I think they were definitely going for that look and everything else, but they did not get the sound. And I have heard other Gemini speakers, and they do tend to focus on like the upper bass and treble and stuff like that, and this one is no difference. It is very much more upper bass oriented. Lots of treble, lots of, you know, there's a bit of mids happening. But yeah, all in all, it's not a bad speaker. I think for $80, you're going to get some enjoyment out of this thing. And it is going to go louder than other speakers like, you know, the JBL Encore, or sorry, not the JBL Encore, the JBL Extreme, and, you know, the UE Epic Boom and the smaller speakers. The smaller to mid-size speakers. But as far as bass, if you want that bass, there's other speakers for a lot more money, but that are going to give you a lot better sound with the rich deep bass. Granted, this is $80. The Encore is like what, $300-400, so you can get a lot of these for the same price. And maybe two of them, you know, in TWS mode would sound just as good as like one Encore. I don't think the bass would still be able to touch it, but you never know. So maybe if this is popular enough, I'll get another one and we'll see how two stacks up against others. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see next. I will put this up against the Encore in my next video so you can get a good understanding of the sound difference and everything else. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon.